Wonder shall never
and I'm
end.
here to quote that Jesus was not officially
Wait,
the Son
what am I
of
hearing?
God.
So this Jesus is the same Jesus
Daddy,
Daddy, are you listening to evangelists?
there were other angels in the gathering before Jesus
Wow, this
stood
is
up.
interesting.
Before
Yeah,
Jesus stood up and said,
it's interesting. The
I
topic
will
is
choose
really,
to go
really
and die for the
interesting.
world.
Let's go, guys.
There were other angels. There were other angels in the gathering.
Jesus, Mary was the mother of Jesus Christ.
But not the mother of God.
No, God is the Father. You know, the Bible said, for God so loved the world that he sent the Son.
Okay.
Jesus is the second in command.
Okay, Jesus is the second in command.
He's the Son.
It's not the God.
It is not God.
Which church do you go?
Deeper Life.
Deeper Life. I come here. Makabolobo tatakaraka. I am here today to tell you that Mary is the mother of God. Where are those that are arguing it? Let me see your hand. If you argue it, let me see your hand. Like some Pentecostals that are here, that are not yet convinced that a human being can give birth to God. Can I see somebody that is doubting it? You are doubting that Mary is not the mother of God?
Yes, Daddy, because...
What is your reason?
My reason is that a human being cannot born God. Because God is a creator. And he created us on his image.
Okay, so Mary was also created by God.
Yes, sir.
And a human being cannot born God. Okay, who again? What is your own point?
God had existed before Mary.
Okay, God had been existing before Mary.
It's interesting.
So because of that, it is impossible for
Mary to born God.
To born God. That means you are those saying that Mary is not the mother of God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see this beautiful girl.
I doubt it because Mary gave birth to Jesus, but God says, I created everything before any other thing. So how can Mary give birth to God?
No, I want to understand your question. Your question is that Mary gave birth to Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, your own is double. You don't believe that Jesus is God.
I believe that Jesus is the Son of God. I don't believe that Jesus is God.
Okay. Is that what you believe too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jesus was not officially the Son of God. There were, yes, Daddy, there were other angels in the gathering before Jesus stood up. Before Jesus stood up and said, I will choose to go and die for the world. There were other angels. There were other angels in the gathering. There were other angels in the gathering before Jesus stood up and decided to say, I will go and die for the world.
Okay, God bless you. Clap for them. It's not easy to be bold. Come here.
It's interesting. The topic is
Which church do you go?
really
Give me a microphone. Which church do you attend to?
I'm a Catholic.
Where were you born? Which church were you born?
I grew up in Equatorial Guinea.
Which church were you born into?
I was born into a Catholic family, but I didn't grow up in a Catholic family.
So that's why I says, which one? Where did they not show you? Which church did they?
I was nurtured in Redeemed Church.
Even your pastor, which is
Pastor E. Adiboye.
Honestly, that man of God is one of the most humble person I've ever seen. You see that Baba Adeboye?
Yes, sir.
I love his humility.
Yes, sir.
So much, because there was a time he preached about tithe issue.
Yes, sir.
Yes, now there was a time he preached that if you don't pay your tithe, that God will tighten your hand. At the time, I saw him coming out very humble. I like men of God like that. God will continue to protect and preserve him. In Jesus' holy name. So now, most of your questions here, those from Jehovah's Witness and the Anglican and some Catholic, is that, do you know that G-O-D, God is a mystery that know him. That's what the Bible says. The secret of the Lord is with them that know him. That is why Psalm 91, the Bible says, those who dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Those who are dwelleth in the secret place. So if you are not in the secret place, you cannot understand the secret thing about the Lord. Put it. No one can deny how great is the secret of our religion. Are you reading with us?
Yes, sir.
He appeared in the form, in the human form. Who appeared in the human form? God. God appeared in a human form, was shown to be right by the Spirit, and was seen by angel. That means he's not angel. Are you hearing me? He appeared in a human form, was seen by angel. That means he's not angel. Jesus is not angel. He was preached among the nation, was believed in the word, and was taken up to heaven. Come with another version, King James version. Let's make it clear. Get out into where can everybody.
And without controversy, great
is the mystery of our godliness.
Really interesting.
God was manifest in the flesh. What did he say? He didn't say angel. He said what? What? God. Somebody shout God.
God.
Put it again. Did you see, bro? Read. Tongue. Read it again. Everybody read it.
And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. God was manifest in the flesh.
God manifests in the flesh. Jesus is God who came in the flesh.
Justified in the spirit, seen of angels, preached unto the Gentiles, believed on in the world, received up into glory.
So, are you convinced that Jesus is God? The same God who came in the form of human being. Now, if you are still doubting it, give us Isaiah 9 verse 6. Give us Isaiah 9 verse 6. Wait, we are coming to establish the fact that Jesus is God. After that, Isaiah 6 verse 9. Everybody read. This is the prophecy of Isaiah. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulder, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God. It's not, he will be called Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Unto us a son is given. He will be called Mighty God. How can you call the son Mighty God if he's not Mighty God? God wanted to come into the world. God cannot come like a spirit. He has to come in the form of a human being. And that is why he could establish the truth. If he come like spirit, everybody will be running away. He come like a man. Now, you are convinced that Jesus is God. So now, if Mary give birth to Jesus, that means Mary give birth to God. And if you are still doubting it, You go to Romans 8:30-31 with King James. The Bible says, those he called, he qualified them. God purposely chose her to be called the mother of God. It is a favor that no one has received, that God wants to come into the world, and God decided to come like a man, and for him to come like a man, he has to enter into the womb of a woman, and the woman was favored. That's